Understand, man. Everybody have their own expectation
Amen.
of good marriage.
Yes.
So when we understand that, you have the patience,
Yes.
you have the patience, and you'll try to change your lifestyle to meet
yes.
as more as possible the expectation from your spouse.
Because you love your spouse.
Because you want to make them happy by meeting every priorities. And that's why it's very important that teaching like this,
Yes.
and even that lesson.
Yeah, that lesson that we are making reference to, that we both attended, I just pull one of the things there, and one of the, the very vital thing that they mentioned.
The priorities.
Yeah, the priorities, like for men and women. So for men, the priority, their number one is sex. But for women, our number one is companionship. Which means in all the relationship, all we want is a good companionship. We want somebody to talk to and that can listen to you, somebody to understand you. Yeah, even if you don't understand or if you don't want to listen, like for you men, just sit there for the sake of sitting there and listen. Because for women, that's what they're looking for.
That is the expectation.
In a relationship. But for men, your number one is always sex. So, we don't talk about these things because they don't preach it from the pulpit and nobody wants to talk about it, but it's happening.
That is the reality. That is the reality.
And I believe for that priority being their priority, most men, they walk out of their marriage, looking for that because that's their main priority. Back to what I've mentioned in a few sessions before,
2 weeks ago,
on the highest rise of the stats before COVID, on how that it thrived, the business thrived, prostitution on the road, and these men, or the stats that they've given, they are almost nearly 90% are married men. So we have men, because that is the number one priority. We need to understand that. We need to understand that need. So you need to come to an understanding. You can ignore, you can avoid, you can say, I don't want to talk about it. I'm